Who am I speaking with?
Hi, I'm Jerry Stephan with Heritage Auctions.
Jerry, I'm really impressed with the collection of comic books you have here, but you know what? I must say I'm a complete novice. I do not know what makes a comic book so incredibly valuable. Just give me, the novice, the quick rundown of why certain comics are just so incredibly valuable.
Well, I think for most people it's nostalgia. We always like to harken back to our childhood. I know that sounds kind of strange as far as value goes, but for some people, they always want to recapture it. And there are certain items that everybody wants, and that's what makes those special few go up really high.
So you think it's a connection to nostalgia that can cause something to just go to the thousands? I mean, like that Action Comics we saw number one at 125,000. That's just nostalgia and personal nostalgia.
Not entirely, of course, but that's certainly what probably prompted up when I was a kid. The book in Action 1, when it first sold for over $100, nobody could believe a comic book could sell for over $100. And that was probably certainly all based on nostalgia. But now, particularly with certified books, just like a lot of things like coins and baseball cards that are certified, encapsulated, they've become a commodity that people feel they can trust the grade, they can trust things aren't restored because certification gives investors that, and I think investors are what have pushed them up from expensive to over the top like they are today.
And well, why you need an auctioneer at this kind of point. Now you are a comic grader yourself, so explain to me, I guess, what's the hardest part of grading a comic book? I mean, what are you looking for?
Well, there's a number of factors in grading. First, you have to know, particularly what time period they come from, page counts, because books can be often missing pages. Expensive books, people try to make them look nicer than they are, so they restore them, and a company like CGC then puts a purple label on them and describes whether they've been color touched or pieces added. So restoration, to try and fool some people to make them look nicer. There's a lot of things to look for, and of course, just the overall gosh wow factor. You know, is the paper still white? Are the colors bright? And is the book, you know, holding together well? It's hard to just describe that part in just a few minutes.
Is there any comic that you haven't seen or would like to get your hands on that you're desperate to?
I've been collecting since 1965, and I've been very fortunate between my own collecting and working at companies like CGC and Heritage that I've pretty much seen just about every comic book at least once that I would like to see. I mean, I can't tell you as a collector how blessed I feel about that.